Hello, and welcome back to week 5 of Monday Diaries, the weekly series where I give raw updates on my life and share a thought that I'm thinking about. My name is Brian, and I'm an aerospace engineer who graduated college 2.5 years ago, and the past 2 years I've been working on trying to find meaning in a post-graduation world and answering the big question, what am I going to do with my life? As I've mentioned previously, one of the things that I want to do with my life is contribute to solutions for the climate crisis. One of the small steps I'm taking towards that goal is a project to model a glacier in Iceland that I visited with my mom in 2019. I'm doing this using raster images from satellites and using a long-term short memory machine learning model to predict how the glacier's outline will change. There were two other things I was focusing my time on last week. One of them was a blog post on perfectionism. Over the past 2 years, I think I've taken some big steps in overcoming the perfectionist in me, and frankly, I wouldn't be posting this video or even writing blog posts if I was still thinking that I needed to be perfect to put something out into the world. But since I've taken steps in overcoming my perfectionism, I think it'd be valuable to share because I can't begin to measure how much fulfillment I've gotten from sharing my thoughts and ideas with the world. Another thing that I made this week was a small tool to convert the output from AI models such as ChatGPT into a format that people can paste into their Notes app. I spend a lot of time in my Notes app and also some time on ChatGPT and have gotten tired of having to reformat the text every time that I paste it in. I built this tool in about a day and have some tweaks to make for it to work on mobile, but I'm overall satisfied with how quickly I was able to build and deploy this. You can visit it on aitonotes.com. Before I share what I'm doing next week, I want to touch on my big idea for the week, and that is focus. The best innovators in the world know how to say no. Steve Jobs has a quote that can be summarized saying that thousands of good ideas cross the desk of Apple every day or every year, but being able to say no to most of those and say yes to a few of those enables them to make exceptional products. And now that I've overcome things like perfectionism and have developed a high sense of agency, it feels like I can do almost anything I want to do. But with that comes another problem, is that I don't have time to do everything that I want to do. And here's where the idea of focus comes in. A couple of weeks ago, I had mentioned using the Eisenhower matrix to prioritize tasks and smaller picture things. Now I'm reframing that idea to think about prioritizing big picture goals. And with my personal projects, none of them are important and urgent, but some are important and not urgent, and some are not important and not urgent either. And those are the things that I should put on the back burner. So with the idea of trying to focus and saying no to things that I really could do if I had the time, this week, I'm going to work on finishing the 3 things that I had mentioned last week and hoping to get them to a state of completion to where I can focus on the one thing that I really want to do throughout the rest of this year. And that is build projects and learn about the climate and machine learning field. Over the last couple of months, I've become really interested in the crossover between these two fields and how machine learning might enable solutions for the climate crisis. I think I have a set of skills that aligns well with those needed to work in this type of field. So over the next couple of weeks, I'm hoping to work on many side projects related to this field and really practice my skills that might equip me to work in this field one day. And with that, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye bye.